It's me, Skittles, and I haven't done a video in just a little bit. So, yeah. I actually have a new picture to show you guys. It, oh, I colored the other one. It looks so pretty. Ah, it's so pretty. Yeah. Um, and then I just drew this one. And I'm coloring it in now. Let's see if you guys can guess who it is. Like, it's kind of obvious, but let's see if you guys can get the right person. I don't know. Put in the comments, guess who the drawing, like, guess who's this drawing of, I guess. And I'm using this many markers. You know what? I always thought, like, because of Dane Cook, like, this one's supposed to be burnt marshmallow. It does smell like a bag of asses. You're like, what's that? It's a bag of asses. Yeah, so I got these markers, and I just hit myself in the face. Yeah, got these markers, and then this very extensive stash of colored pencils. Like, look at that shit right there. Seriously. And I was just watching a shit ton of Brian Starr's interviews, and I'm just like, hey, why don't I contribute to my viewers now? Instead of contributing and being his viewer. Just for a little bit. Just for a little bit. And, well, I just wanted you guys to kind of find out what was going on. So, in my last video, which was which was seriously short compared to my other ones, well, I'm sick. And I'm not sick anymore now. Like, took me fucking 5 days to get over. Like, and then last night I had 2 glasses of fucking chocolate milk. Even if they were like fat-free chocolate milk, like, I woke up, I'm just like, like, it was so funny. And then my dad's just like, whoa, you sound terrible. Like, aren't you supposed to be better now? I was like, yeah, but I drank 2 glasses of chocolate milk last night. He's like, really? I'm just like, yeah, it's just like, it's like if he wanted, like, if he really, really wanted to, he would have face palmed. Like the Mickey Mouse glove face palm, like, seriously. I swear, I'm so stupid sometimes. Ta-da. And you know what? I found out that I'm constantly either watching, for the Brian Stars interviews, I'm usually only watching, like, either Black Veil Brides or Asking Alexandria. I haven't even watched any of the drugs interviews. Like I watched the Black Veil Brides ones with Matt Good in it, but I haven't watched any of his, like, yeah. I'm still trying to get Tanya to agree to make a channel, because either way, she'll end up coming into my videos and fuck shit up. Like, God damn it, Tanya, I was trying to do this and this and this. Hey, fuck shit up. Like, yeah. I also made Kool-Aid, and there's, like, not much left in my glass. It's a shame I drank it all. But what I am going to talk about today, I finally settled on a topic. Who in which bands are my favorite band members, and possibly why. And yeah, I'm going to start out with Asking Alexandria. All right, my favorite has always been Bedburst. All right, just from the moment I saw him, I'm just like, what is this godly creature doing here? Like, honestly, I'm just like, I just want to see him in person, just so I can be like, oh my god, you beautiful, beautiful thing, and then I'll just start crying. I'll be like, you're so beautiful. And yeah, I actually don't know why he's my favorite member, and honestly, I think this has to do with something I saw on Tumblr, because I screenshotted this one post on Tumblr where they're just like, you don't know your favorite band member. You have to feel, like, or like you don't choose your favorite band member, but you feel it. And then someone else put, I want to feel my favorite band member. And then someone else, someone else put, well, that turn, like, that took an unexpected turn, like. But yeah. Honestly, Ben has always been my favorite out of Asking Alexander, and if Ben was not in the band, I'd honestly think that either Cam or Danny would be my favorite. And, yeah. But who doesn't like Ben? Like, honestly, and it has been said, the more feminine you look, the closer you are to success with the ladies. But yeah. I just found that. I just think that's hilarious. But yeah, and I'm actually wearing shoes today. Like, usually I'm not wearing any shoes. And sometimes I'm not even wearing a bra. But I'm wearing shoes. But yeah. Oh yeah, and this is not one of those days when I'm not wearing a bra while I'm making a video. So, ha! Suck it. I know you guys are jealous. No, I'm joking. You guys aren't jealous. Nobody wants all this. But nobody could handle all this. No, I'm completely joking. But yeah. Alright, so then next, next band, I guess I'll do Black Veil Brides next because I have, yeah. Black Veil Brides, I honestly cannot choose between Jake, Cece, and Andy. Like, it's like a three-way tie. Like, a complete three-way tie. And, like, Andy, because, like, you know, like, who doesn't like their front member? Like, he's attractive, and according to Onision, he is a god or an angel amongst men and women. And, if he grew boobs, that would be amazing. So, yes, Andrew Bierzak, please grow some boobs. Like, please. I mean, like, come on. Like, honestly, just grow some boobs. And then continue to walk around shirtless. Or with just a vest on. Yeah. That would do me some justice. Cece, because, like, honestly, he's super hyper, and he reminds me of, like, a little kid. He kind of reminds me of myself a little bit, because, honestly, I can act like a four-year-old sometimes. And not in the most terrible ways, just, like, sometimes, like, they're like, you're being a kid. I'm just like, I know. And then they're like, this is fucking adorable. And I'm just like, I'm not adorable. I'm like, I'm feisty, not kawaii. And, yeah. They're like, and then my friend Patrick would always call me a kawaii neko. And I'm just like, no, I am not a kawaii neko. I am a fierce beast. Like, come on, look at these braces. I'm terrifying. Only when he started calling me a kawaii neko, I didn't have braces. So I'm just like, like, show you my mangled teeth. Which are, by the way, kind of getting better, even though I didn't really see a problem with my smile beforehand. Fucking dentists. Fucking oral hygienists. Fuck you. Not everything has to be perfect. Oh yeah. Alright, so Andy, Cece. Alright, and then Jake. Alright, honestly, Jake, you have beautiful guitar skills. Alright? Even though you didn't play in clubs like Jinx when you were 8, honestly, I honestly think I liked your war paint the best. And for the fact that everyone in Black Veil Brides is not a complete asshole just makes it that much harder to, like, yeah. And come on, who doesn't love it when Andy and Cece read 50 Shades of Grey? And honestly, I'm going to buy a copy of 50 Shades of Grey just so I can give it to Andrew because I'd be like, here you go. Take it. It's a present. He's like, that's a scary book I don't want to read. Just like, here you go. Just have it wrapped and everything. You're like, here you go. Here's a present. He opens it. 50 Shades of Grey. God damn it. Yeah. Alright. Let's move on to Of Mice and Men. Alright, so, honestly, when I first learned all the names with faces, I kept getting Phil and Tino mixed up. For some reason, like for some odd reason, I kept getting them mixed up. Like, when I was referring to, Tino, I was really meaning Phil. When I was referring to Phil, I was thinking about Tino. So I'm just like, why can't I get this right? And then there is the Ginger Princess and Austin Carlisle himself. That is one of my favorite bromances ever. Alright, Austin Cashby. OMG. They're just so adorable. And honestly, I cannot choose between my favorite. I cannot choose between Alan and Austin. All right, I know it's kind of like more spoken to be like to favor them over the rest of the band, but I'm just like, I can feel it. Like, they are my favorite. I cannot choose between them two. Like if one of them asked me to a slumber party and the other was just like, hey, let's go chill, and I'd be like, oh my god, this is heaven for me. Like, sorry, fangirl moment. But seriously, I'd be like, oh my god, come join us, please. Like, yeah. Alright, let's move on to Pierce the Veil. Okay, so, for a while, my favorite member was Vic. Alright, and then, for a while, my favorite member was Tony. So, I'm just like, now they're both, like, my favorite. And honestly, in a way, I think the whole band is my favorite member for Pierce the Veil. Like, for different reasons. Like, honestly, I think it'd be really cool to smoke with Mr. Fuentes when I get older. And when I mean older, I mean over the age of 18. So there's no creepiness at all on my part. I just think it'd be really cool to smoke a blunt with him. Like, I think that'd be really cool. That's just me. And then Jaime, alright, I love his voice. Alright, I do love his voice. I love his little side projects. Same for Mike. I like his rap. Alright, the first song I heard from by Mikey Whiskey Hands was whatchamacallit, Sex, Drugs, and Whiskey Hands. Like, that was the first song that popped up. So I was just like, oh, click. And then I watched it. I was just like, yeah, like, party, party. Enough with my lame dance moves. Yeah, and honestly, all of them have been inspirations for me, as well as the rest of the bands I have listed, along with their favorite members. And yeah, and honestly, Vic, because Like, he is fucking adorable. Alright? Vic is fucking adorable. And you know what? He's only about 2 inches taller than me. So that makes it even better. Like... yeah. And then there's Tony. Alright? Tony, you will forever have a special place in my heart. Both of us have insane love for turtles, which, by the way, on my necklace right now, there's a turtle. The turtle, the turtle. Just the fact that I don't know, Tony just kind of stood out. Like, his shyness, his insane love for turtles, that mine, which is almost as intense. Alright, I made my wish. I'm not telling either. Alright, I'm not telling you. Otherwise, it wouldn't come true. Alright, let's move to Sleeping with Sirens. Alright, my favorites, there are 2. Alright, have to be Kellen and Justin. Just because, Justin's awkwardness, like, I love his awkwardness, for some reason. Alright, well, one of my nicknames that I, by the way, gave to myself, and it sort of is catching on, kind of, maybe, Captain Awkward! Da, 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 da. I bring awkwardness with every flip of my hair. Anyway, so, what is that? Really? Really? Mustache. Creepy moment, I guess. But yeah, I love Justin's awkwardness, especially on how he admits, like, honestly, most guys are just like, oh yeah, I have a 10-inch dick, honey, and blah blah blah, and it ends up being like that. And then Justin's like, he's doing real truly, like, seriously, like, I don't know how long since I've been laid. I break people this long, like. And Kellen, because, like, who doesn't like Kellen? Like, his hair is beautiful, like, he has a beautiful voice, he's only 3 inches taller than me, which doesn't make me feel like a midget, alright? Who doesn't like feeling like a midget? Like, everybody hates feeling like a midget. And especially if you are a midget, and then you're just like, oh, I'm a midget, everyone's taller than me. Like, sure, you can get into great hiding places, but I guess that's about the only good thing. Because you have to get on a step stool or climb on everything to get something. Like, I can't even reach over my fridge, like, to the cabinet that we have. And it bugs the shit out of me because I have to go and get a step stool, and then I have to, like, fiddle with it to, like, get it to open, and then I have to climb on it, grab what I need. It's so much work, especially if you're as lazy as I am. But yes. Yeah, and I love, and I have this little gif of Kellen where he has this little Mexican mustache. He's just dancing, and I'm just like, OMG, like, this is the most adorable thing ever. Besides the fact that, and I love his tattoos, alright? And, yes, he's overall beautiful. So is the rest of Sleeping with Sirens, to be honest. What other band should I move on to? Motionless in White. Alright, I have to say my favorite member is either got to be Ricky or Balls. Alright, so, yeah. Suck this rainbow cock nigga, like. No, don't actually do it. Yeah, I'm still trying to get rid of this cough. Yeah, honestly, when I first, the first time I actually saw the full band was in a Brian Stars interview. Ha 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 ha. Ha, no quinking there. It was the one from 2011, right after they had released, Creatures, their album Creatures, which, by the way, was the first album that I listened to when I first got into Motionless in White this year. And yeah. Oh, all the fan fiction I've read on them. Many of them very sexual. Don't mind that much, though. Yeah. What other band? Let me pull up my phone. Let's see, what other bands have I got in my iPod that I could list my favorite member? Or, not iPod, my music. Come on. Let's go. Oh, My Chemical Romance. Alright. Here we go. Honestly, my favorite member for the longest time was Gerard, because like that was the only member I knew. And then I found out about Mikey, Ray, Frank. Now Frank is my favorite member. And then I got my little sister into My Chemical Romance, and her favorite is Mikey, and I'm just like, OMG. Like, oh my goodness. And then like I showed him in the leather jacket from when he was in Danger Days, like from the music videos in Danger Days, and she's just like like, come hit me up, baby, like shit like that. It was the most hilarious thing ever. And yeah. I'm getting off topic here. Alright. Oh, Escape the Fate. Alright. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. Honestly, like, no hard feelings towards Craig Mabbitt, but I will always refer to him as Mabbitt Faggot for some reason. For some reason, when I'm talking about Craig Mabbitt, I always say Mabbitt Faggot. And I don't mean any disrespect, I'm just saying, like, it's a habit. Like, it's a really, really bad habit. I need to break that, because Craig Mabbitt is not a bundle of sticks. I know for sure he's not a bundle of sticks, because of all the interviews I watched, he does not look like a bundle of sticks. Like, when you go to a, like, Escape the Fate interview with Craig Mabbitt in it, do you see a pile of sticks laying, like, sitting there? Or, like, standing there? Like, you don't see a pile of sticks. You see an actual person. That person is Craig Mabbitt and shit like that. So I really need to, get off my habit of, saying, Mabbitt Faggot. So, yeah. Craig Mabbitt is my favorite member because I don't know any of the names of the other members, even though I've been listening to them since 2008, 2007, 2008 maybe, when I was in like 4th grade. I would listen to them with my older sister. We're just like, Ashley, baby, you make me feel so alive. I've got purpose once again, yeah, yeah, yeah. Excuse my terrible singing. I was singing terrible on purpose, but yeah. A Day to Remember. Honestly, the only member I know is, well, their lead singer. Like, that's the only member I know his name for. Jeremy McKinnon. No, it's Jeremy McChicken. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. I'm just gonna say he's my favorite member because he's the only member I know his name for. That I know his name. That I know whose name it is. Yeah. Wow, hello, Jason. My friend Jason texted me on Facebook Messenger. Bring me the horizon. I'm gonna say Ollie because number one, he is really my favorite member, but number two, I don't know any of the other members besides Matt. Like, I don't know their names. I know I'm a terrible fan. But yeah, I'm just gonna talk into my phone, so excuse me for a second. What do you want, Jason? Jeez, I'm making a video here. Why did it put honey? Jeez. It put honey, what do you want? It's a, honey, what, Jason? Jeez. I'm making a video here. What do you want, Jason? Anyway. Yeah. Alright, Fall Universe. Honestly, my favorite member has either gotta be Ron or Ronnie. And Ronnie, because, like, I've been kind of following his career since, like, Escape the Fate days. And my favorite song by Escape the Fate when Ronnie was there is either Situations or whatchamacallit, not good enough for the truth in this cliche. And then my favorite song from when Mabbit on, it has got to be either Guillotine or This War's Ours Guillotine 2 or Something or Ashley. Yeah. I love the fact on how Something is actually one of their songs. Something or Ashley. But yeah. Blood on the Dance Floor. Alright, honestly, I like both Davi and Jay for different reasons. Well, Jay because he was originally my favorite, but then I felt bad because because there's only like the two of them. And I'm just like, I can't choose a favorite out of the two of them. Like I like Davi because like he's not afraid to like be himself, and same for Jay. And honestly, I think I like Davi because he still puts up with shit, like with a lot of shit. Like he was accused of raping people. Like hella people give Blood on the Dance Floor in general shit just because they don't like their music, just because because you know what, my friend David, all right, he doesn't like Blood on the Dance Floor, and he's just like, Emily, and he calls Davy Davy. He's like, Davy's a rapist. I'm just like, you don't know that. Like, honestly, the only people that know what happened are the accuser, and then Davy. All right, honestly, whether he did or not, like, honestly, it's their business. It's not any of our business. Like, honestly, everyone decides to make everyone else's business theirs, especially if they're famous, and that bugs the shit out of me. And Jay, because honestly, he's gay and he's proud. Like, like I know a lot of, I know my fair share of gay people, and they are all amazing. Like, they are all amazing. And a lot of them are just like, I'm gay and I'm proud. So, yeah. Okay then, Jason. He found a bee and he said it hit me, then walked over there. Bees don't really walk though, they fly. Green Day. definitely Billy Joe. Billy Joe, hands down. Hands down, Billy Joe's my favorite. Honestly, who can deny that beautiful face? Like, Billy Joe's beautiful face. Who can deny it? Who can deny that? But yeah. Damn. Snow White's poison bite. I actually don't know any of the members' names. So, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm going to look at them. So excuse me for a second. Just a second. Come on, Google, don't let me down now. Come on, Jason, what do you want? What the fuck do you want? From first to last. Oh my goodness. Ha, ha, ha. The only song I have from them is Emily, because honestly, it's one of my favorite songs, like, ever. But yeah, so I'll just say, Matt Good, because according to Andrew Bierzak, Matt Good was in first to last. And let's just see. Drugs. Mad Good. There you go. That's my favorite member from Drugs. And just so you know, I'm not talking about actual drugs. I'm talking about the band Destroy, Rebuild Until God Shows. The acronym Drugs. Yeah. Should've known. Oh hey, do you know the game My Singing Monsters? No. Hello Goodbye. I don't know any of the members from Hello Goodbye. I'll list my favorite song instead. Here in Your Arms. Suicide Silence. Mitch Lucker. Alright, there you go. Come on. What else do I have on here? Icon for Hire. I don't know any of their names, but the lead singer, she's beautiful. Alright, she's my favorite member. Mayday Parade. I like a lot of lead singers for some reason. Oh well, I'm just going to say the lead singer of Mayday Parade is my favorite member from that band. Really fun, you're gonna be stupid. Panic at the Disco. Brendan Urie, because I do not know any of the names of the other band members, even though I've been listening to like over half these bands since I was in 4th grade. I still don't know like any of the members. This is terrible. Alright. If any of you guys know a band called Before Today, then well, you are like one of the best people ever. But that was Pierce the Veil before Pierce the Veil was Pierce the Veil. It was Mike and Vic in there, and then they had a different bassist and a different guitarist. Alright, and they were Before Today. My favorite song by them is, and will always be, The Process of Losing and Gaining. If Pierce the Veil played that, alright, even though it's not really like their song, that would still be like the best thing ever. Like, that would be like a dream come true. Because I really want to hear how it would sound now with Vic's voice more developed and Mike's drum skills a whole shit ton better. But yeah, I really do like their Before Today as well as Pierce the Veil. And my favorite member from Before Today will always be tied with Vic and Mike, alright? Because you can't deny the Fletcher's brothers in there. Owl City. Isn't there only one person as Owl City? Like, I'm not even gonna get into that. Interfere and Faith. I don't know any of the members' names. Therefore, I'm not going to try to pick a favorite member. Reliant K. I'm not even gonna make a favorite member on that either. Get Scared. I have to say Nick. Yeah, I have to say Nick from Get Scared would be my favorite from Get Scared. Papa Roach. The lead singer. Or the only the singer, yeah. Yeah. Jeffree Star is amazing. I'm just gonna say that right now. Jeffree Star is amazing. Page 9. Alright? Honestly, they are, Page 9 is really nice. I have contact with them on Twitter. They are an underground band, and, they are all really super duper nice. And, honestly, I don't know any of their names by heart. But if I looked at their Twitter, I would be able to communicate with them. Like so. Like if I was DMing them. But yeah, they're following me on Twitter. I'm so happy. But yeah. Oh, note to self. Alright, so, this is also yet another underground band, alright, and they have only released one song. One song, and they have a EP coming out in the fall, and they have been really nice enough to check my YouTube channel. This channel right here. Yeah, and when, like, cause I really like their song, it's called, These Hollow Veins. Alright, it's by Note to Self, and it's actually a really good song. And if you want, I could probably give you the link for, in order to get that song, because once you listen to it, like, it's addicting. I had listened to it all day on repeat yesterday, along with, Press Play Walk Away by DJ S3RL. So, yeah, I know that's not the correct pronunciation of his DJ name, but I say S3RL because I'm not gonna say Surreal, even though, cause I don't really know how other else to pronounce it besides S3RL or Surreal, and I don't really like saying the word Surreal because of my lisp, and it just sounds really annoying to me. Alright, for anybody who knows about this game that my friend Jason is, like, mentioning, Singing Monsters, just let me know. Come on. What else do I have in my phone that would serve as, well, useful for this video? The Hush sound. I don't know any of who's in that band, or even if they're still together or not, but, they have a very nice sound, in my opinion. Well, I guess that's it. Yeah, I guess that's it. Go Go My Child. Do you guys see this? Like, or obviously you guys don't, but honestly, like, seriously, he put So Go Go My Child. What the fuck? I don't wanna. That's all I'm going to say for that. I don't wanna. But yeah, you should totally check out Note to Self on Twitter. They're very nice, and they have totally like, I asked them so very nicely. I'm just like, hey, like, because I don't usually ask people to watch my YouTube videos unless they're, like, super close to me. And so I just decided to take a chance. I'm just like, hey, do you want to, do you want to help me with my YouTube channel and stuff like that? They're like, I'm like, do you want to watch a few of my videos? They're like, sure. I'm just like, yes. And I was so happy. Like, I was so happy to find out that they were actually agreeing to check out this YouTube channel. And, like, if you guys are watching this right now, because I'm going to end up posting this on Twitter anyways, thank you. Thank you so much for checking out this channel. Because, like, honestly, it means a lot to me. Alright, so I'm going to go now. I love you all. Alright, don't forget to like, comment, favorite, subscribe, you know, do all that shiznits. And, don't have sex with a hobo. At all. If it's snowing, don't go out naked. That includes you too, Cece. Even if you're not watching this. What else? Oh yeah, if you rip your pants. And I don't mean like little tears in the legs, because that shit looks awesome. Alright, I mean like you full out like fucking rip the ass of your pants, or like rip open like the part where you like hide your balls or your like cooch and shit, like Craig Mabbitt did on stage once. And please either throw that pair of jeans away or fix them. Because not everybody needs to see your genitalia. Not everybody, only the willing. But yeah, so I'm going to go now. I love you all. Taste remote, guys.